Hello, what is up guys? Evil Duo Time here today, back with another Black Desert video. Today's video we'll be taking a look at what you can do to get ready for the Sage class release that is happening on March 17th for NAEU, March 24th for the rest of the world, and March 31st for console players. There's a few things you can do and start getting ready so that when the class comes out you have a very smooth leveling progression as well as transition to it, and this video is going to try and set you up for success. So anyway, quickly before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching videos on the channel and have not subscribed already, please consider it. Helps to grow my channel, would greatly appreciate it, and you'll stay up to date when new content comes out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, and let's start off with gear first of all. So unless some amazing information comes out in the next 2 days, this class is releasing outside of the normal season servers, which means there isn't going to be any Tuvala gear for this class unless you already didn't make a season character and you can make one now. But that means you're going to have to progress your gear the good old-fashioned way, and there's quite a few things you can do to make that transition easier. Obviously, if you play on the PC version of the game, we do have access to the Oasis vendor, and at level 56, you can pick up the Tri Ramona set, which is the same as a Tri Boss Gear set. So level 56, you're probably going to end up picking up this piece, but beyond that, there's quite a few different things you can do to get ready, and the first one is actually obtained from playing through the main storyline. So playing through the main storyline, obviously there's the story accessories, which I talk about a ton, but the bigger, more important one is going to be obtained from the quest Glory of the Past. This is within the Medea main storyline. It is under the Medean Royals of the Past story arc. This quest line will provide you with a black Abyssal weapon box. This weapon can be changed to any character you want, any class's weapon on day one, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But in order to do that, you will have needed to complete the entirety of the Medean main quest line, so do make sure to finish the entire Medea main quest line and have that weapon in your inventory. Also know that if you have upgraded this weapon to the Obsidian Abyssal version of it, rather than just the Black Abyssal version, you cannot do this. So once you've upgraded this weapon through the storyline like it tells you to do, you're done. So you never want to upgrade this weapon, at least one of them, so you can always swap it around for all new characters you create. Anyway, after you completed the Medea storyline and have that blue weapon in your inventory, you're going to take a rip to the skill instructor Abdul Jaum. So they are located at the bottom of Altanova, so the bottom of the city of Altanova, right down here, skill instructor. If you go ahead and talk to them, click on the quest tab, you will see the quest called Black Abyssal Weapon Exchange. Take that quest, just complete it instantly by mashing R, and that is going to give you a piece of glass, this black alloy right here in my inventory. So next press the L key on the keyboard, navigate to the heating tab, click on the Black Abyssal weapon that we have, once again not the Obsidian, it has to be the Black Abyssal, and then click on the black alloy. If you hit the start button on that, that will put it back into a box, the Black Abyssal Weapon box. This box can then be placed into a storage because it's bound to your family, so you can just drop it into any storage you want, preferably one close to the start of the game. And after you've created your Sage character, run to the closest city with a storage, pull this weapon out and open it, and you'll have a weapon with 80 some odd attack power right off the bat, which is more than enough to carry you to level 56, where you can then put on the Oasis gear on the PC version. I do believe this can also be done on console, so you'll have this weapon to carry you through the start of your gameplay as well on the console version of the game. So definitely want to do this questline. Now I just mentioned picking a storage close to the start of the game. What do I mean by that? If you open up your map here, the game is going to drop you off in the Ancient Stone Chamber if you've forgotten, which means you have two very, very close storage places. You have Heidel as well as Velia. Both of these locations have storage space to put stuff. Other stuff to put in this storage are going to be any armor or accessories you've picked up through your journeys in Black Desert. So all armor pieces as well as accessories can be equipped by any character regardless of level restriction. This means if you want to make the Sage your new main, or you're going to be playing it for quite a while, you could transfer all of your main character's armor and accessories. So I could throw my dim trees, bags, ogre rings, all of this stuff I could throw into this storage right here and pick up on any character, including the new Sage. Now, if you don't know if you're going to main the Sage or you're going to be bouncing between different characters, you can also put in stuff like excess season gear. So personally, I have more Pentuvala earrings and rings than you could shake a stick at, so I could throw those in there and pick them up. We also had the Kaposha login event that was just going on, so you can get some Kaposha accessories and drop those off into a storage as well, and pick them up along with that weapon box. Now, even if you aren't super geared in Black Desert, there's still the free story accessories like the Foresight earring, the Red Sand Crystal ring, the Rockheart belt, as well as the Tears of the Wind necklace that are also available on console, save for this Tears of the Wind necklace, that you could drop into your storage and pick up on the new character, so if you have any of those lying around, you could do that. And there are the story armor pieces that you get that are pretty strong as well, like the Roaring Magical Armor, the Rugged Valley Helmet, Valiant Catan's Gloves, or Rugged Valley Boots. All of those are story accessories, armor pieces, and everything that you pick up that are really, really strong that you can dump into a storage and pick up on a new character whenever you want. The next item that you're going to want to dump into your storage is going to be your Chenga Tome. So if you somehow ended up on my YouTube channel here, and the first video that you watched wasn't one of my leveling guides, then I should probably tell you that this stupid little book will make your leveling stupid easy in Black Desert. It allows you to quest all the way up to level 61, no grinding, no hassle or anything like that. This is because it provides 30% bonus EXP to every single quest that you turn in that offers combat EXP, so it'll make your leveling for playing through the story easy, leveling after through questing. It's insane how much quicker this thing is. If you don't have one, I have a guide on how to get it, along with my full-on leveling guide playlist that's also linked in the description below. And if for some reason you get lost in the leveling guide playlist, there is a live stream of me doing this exact video series back in September when the Hashshin class released. Nothing has changed, it's the exact same thing. It takes 15 hours to hit level 61, with a lot of bull pooping in between. So this book can be placed in the storage, you can just drop it right in the storage, and just like with the weapon, when you get the new character, come to the city, pick up the book, throw it in your inventory, and equip it for that 30% EXP bonus. Speaking of EXP bonuses, you're also going to want to throw in a bunch of leveling up EXP bonuses as you grind up through level 56, so that you can equip that Oasis gear, of course. So there's tons of different EXP buffs that you can equip. The first few can be obtained from the Y menu on your keyboard, and if you scroll all the way down, this is the challenges menu if you're on console. If you scroll all the way down this menu, you will see EXP bonuses. This red boxed one can be claimed between level 15 and 59, so make sure to claim this one before you hit level 60 and 61, following my leveling guides. This bottom one can be claimed once per day, and you're going to want to take the 200% combat EXP one, unless you're going for skill EXP, at which point you'll need the 30% skill EXP. But most people, while you're leveling up a character trying to power level, you're going to want the combat EXP plus 200%. You can take 3 of these scrolls, so for the next 3 days when you log in, you can save up this scroll, it's a daily scroll, and combine them via Simple Alchemy. So if you hit Simple Alchemy with 3 of these in your inventory and hit start, it will turn it into a singular 600% EXP scroll. So in addition to those EXP bonuses, if you navigate to your Pearl Shop, click on the Loyalties tab and type in EXP, you will see the EXP scroll. This beauty right here costs 1 loyalty. You get 53 of them for your entire account. These were just reset as well back in March. And it gives you 530% combat and skill EXP at the same time for an hour. So with those 2 scrolls put together, you're up over 1100% EXP. Other EXP boosting effects and items affect this EXP as well, so you can have the Secret Book of Old Moon running if you want to spend some cash, or Value Pack, providing 30 and 50%, the opposite of respectively. There's also Blessed Message Scrolls that'll give you an additional 200% on top of that. A Simple Crown Meal can be equipped for 10% EXP and an additional 30 attack power while fighting monsters, so you're definitely going to want to have this sucker on while leveling. And yeah, there's all other sorts of EXP boosts and buffs that you can put on. Basically, as long as the name isn't exactly the same or doesn't contain the same words, they generally will stack. So you can't use one of those 200% and one of the 600% because they both say mercenary in the title, for example. So that's pretty much all you can get ready in the storage keeper of a city, but there's one more thing you can put into storage ahead of time, and that is going to be a horse. So in whatever storage you're setting this up to pick up all this gear on your stage, head on over to the stable keeper and make sure you have a horse set up for this character as well. Obviously, having a good horse makes leveling and grinding and other things so much easier, so dropping one off so you don't have to buy one or go hunting for one early on is a huge time savings. And that's going to be it for getting gear set up and in place in different cities to get started, but there's one more piece of gear that we're going to bring up here. So in the release page where they go over the sage, they put in the weapons that the class uses. First one is the magic box. The second one is the talisman. So if you want to risk it for the biscuit and see if this is the actual talisman and if it's not going to be a different shield like they did for the Nova, then you could try and pick one of these up on the cheap side right now before their price inevitably skyrockets, because once again, this isn't a seasoned character, so you either got to level up all the gear once again from the start, or use a weapon exchange coupon to be able to play this class without just using Oasis gear. If you want anything better than Oasis gear, you're going to have to level up the weapons. So if you want to try and big brain it and gamble that this is the weapon, that's on you. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just letting you know that the text says talisman, and there's already a talisman in this game. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. So I do hope it's going to give you some ideas here on what you want to do for this new class, get you ready for it. If it is going to help you here, let me know in the comment section below. Also, once again, make sure you're subscribed so you stay up to date when new content comes out. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.